Hey guys, good morning. It's about season up on 7 a.m. Had a good night. Went ahead and cooked me up some oatmeal and coffee. Warm me up, rather. That isobutane mix just doesn't do good for cold weather. I may put the canister, what's left of it, well there probably won't be anything left of it. I'll cook dinner with it and that'll probably do it. Hear the train? There it is. But good evening. Slept good. The cocoon did well. Back in there. Probably slept maybe 6-7 hours last night, something like that. I would sleep in batches, which you always do, right? But turned out good. Some weird dreams, but I always have weird dreams. Would wake up, hear some wildlife. Nothing big walked through camp last night, it sounded like, so that was good. But I'm gonna eat some coffee. I'm gonna eat some oatmeal, drink some coffee, and break down camp. Still gotta pump up some water for this morning. So looking forward to that. I'll probably do that when I clean up the oatmeal thing. But just gonna break down camp and enjoy coffee and oatmeal for a little while. Day number 2. Today's Sunday, March the 5th. Just a shout out to these guys. Sleep and Go. Use this air mattress probably 5-6 times. It's done absolutely flawless. It's got kind of the waffle design to it. Takes about 12 breaths to pump up, and it does great. So, not sponsored, but Sleep and Go, done good so far. Okay, guys, got camp packed up. This is where the tent was. Nice pressed down place. Camp's clean, and just looking forward to hiking again today. Let's give you an idea of where we're going. Yeah, there's the road right there. There's a truck coming down it. Yeah, we'll go by in just a second. Right there. So, see if we can do this a little better than we did yesterday. So yesterday, started here at Fell, went up across Little Muckaway Creek, went up across Grays Creek, and up here, we actually camped on Long Cane Creek last night. Sorry, Little Curtail Creek, not Long Cane, Little Curtail. We'll go up, hit E. Looks like we go probably crossing that road, walk along it for a while, then crisscross it a couple times and go straight down. Kind of next milestone there, of course, road crossings, is F, which is where it crosses that railroad line again. Once I hit F, hit G, and from G I know where I'm at because I hiked that before. So looking forward to it. Pack is no lighter today than it was yesterday. Typically it's supposed to go down in weight, but I am carrying a little bit extra water today because I don't see a whole lot of creek crossings between E and G. So I'm going to chug water today. Not going to ration it at all. Didn't ration it yesterday, but I was dehydrated when I got to camp yesterday. So I'll turn you back on in just a second and show you my commute out to the trail. Happy Sunday. So to give you an idea of the commute, one last look. Didn't leave anything, left no trace. Took only pictures, right? My commute is through some of this stuff. And right over here, you kind of hit a game trail. You could tell there's deer tracks on it and that sort of thing. Deer trail running back through there. That's Little Curtail Creek, I think. Whatever I just said. Over there. And this is kind of an easy path. Like I said, I didn't see any signs of anybody camping. So, and just like that, we are on our commute for Sunday. I probably hiked that last bit 20 times between last night and today. This creek down there, I think we showed it to you yesterday. And this is where I'm going. There's the road up there. We're turning back on in a bit. Not even 3 minutes later, across the road, E, go straight ahead. Got the bridge over there. Trail tucks back in to the right, looks like. Yep. There you have it. So if I had to guess, I would say this is probably Trailhead E at the Cedar Stumps OHV Trail, which appears to be open. Maybe a camping area? I don't know. But what we've got is we got 2.6 miles to D that way to the trestle, which I came, and you can see the trail tucking back in over there. It doesn't say it, but if I had to guess, I would say this was E. Could be wrong. Yep. E. Okay. So we're here. We just came up from here. Next stop is F, which is 3.7 miles that way. And then from there, G, maybe another mile, 4.7, and then 3 down to camp. So yeah, there's a beautiful house over there. Golly. Cleared land, look at that. That is beautiful. It's a hawk up there. See him? I don't know if you can see him or not. Anyway, next stop. Looks like we go beside this Forest Service Road 505 for a long ways. But F is the next one. That'll be the train trestle. Didn't say it last night. I think it was around 2. Heard some small arms fire, 6 shots in rapid succession, which means either like a 38 revolver or a 380 or something like that. Then it was off in the distance. Then probably 10 more reloading. Probably some guys out after the bars close. Let's go out and shoot. Anyway, they were a good ways away from where I was at. Got a little kiosk here just past E with a bench. The trail from the creek that I camped on to E is fantastic. It's no mud. It's this kind of stuff. Which is just easy hiking. It's a pleasure to hike. So, we'll see how it progresses as the day goes on. But so far, really nice hiking. Doesn't feel like you're hiking in beach sand. The map doesn't show it, but there is a very small stream just past E. Maybe 15, 20 minutes past E. I can hear it running right down there. So if you need some water, that wouldn't hurt. really nice bridge here. Look at this. This is the stuff hiking trails are dreams of. So that goes down. You could pump out of that. But that goes down to a pretty good looking creek down there too. From here, from E to here, it's downhill. Looks like we're gonna start going back up. Maybe hit a ridge line, go across. But yeah, pretty cool little bridge here. Yeah, it's neat. Good hiking. Like I said earlier, this trail climbs or crosses Forest Service roads several times. So this looks to be, let's see, maybe right here, the first crossing of I guess that's 505 maybe. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, making distance. Try to go straight across. So I didn't even notice this. Just look down and my shoes are covered in pollen. Look at that. That is crazy. So about just at 10 o'clock. I think I started at like 8:30, something like that. So right at 10 o'clock. Been a lot of just nice trail through a lot of pine. We're kind of up away from the deciduous. I think that's where the lack of water that I was concerned about comes into play. Maybe an hour away from the trestle or the train tracks. I don't know if it's trestle or not, but the train tracks. So just a nice walk through the woods. Nothing serious. Took a break. Ate a Snickers bar. There's been some big deer tracks. Big deer tracks. All the way down through here. Saw a couple of dog tracks. Same runner, I guess it was, I saw yesterday. I saw his track. I didn't see the runner, but I saw his tracks yesterday. Saw those today. A few mountain bike tracks. Mostly horse. There's one of the horse signs that didn't make it through a prescribed or unprescribed burn. So yeah, just a good day of hiking. Kind of taking it slow because we got plenty of time. First snake I've seen. Looks like a garter. Non-poisonous. Hopefully you can see that. Just out sunning himself. I'm going to walk around him here. Give him a little bit of a wide berth. Just let him enjoy his morning. Yeah. Good deal. I don't mind the non-poisonous. This almost reminds me. That looks like Forest Service right over there. This almost reminds me of that cut that we walked through yesterday. Only coming through from this side versus the other side. Almost just like it. I imagine Forest Service Road's right over there. Yeah. Not many places out here you can see that far. It's okay, it looks like it tucks back in the woods right over there. So, no clue what this is. I mean, duh, it's a Forest Service road. But, come up on it. There's an arrow pointing that way. And that way. Huh. Any white blazes anywhere? Not over there. I would assume you're coming up this road. So we'll take a look. So see a couple of things. I see off-road vehicle that way. And it says trailhead, one way do not enter. So that's a loop. I see the train trestle down here. And I see one-way traffic. But I haven't seen a white blaze anywhere. We'll turn you back on in a minute. Okay. So, still have no clue where I'm at. There is a off-highway vehicle trail that comes down that way, but I don't see any trail signs. The map says this road, the trail crosses it a little ways up. So, I could walk that way. That might be the trail right there. Could walk that way on the tracks, which I think is illegal. I'm gonna walk down here, see if I can find out where the trail picks it back up again. Wow. I don't know what it is about railroad tracks. It just amazed me. Alright, let's see what we got. The map says the trail crosses this road. Okay, here we go. Oh. Okay. So trailhead F. Okay, so I guess they rerouted the trail on the road, even though the map doesn't show that. So G is that way, 1 mile, and E is that way, 3.7. So as soon as this trail ducks back in the woods, I'm gonna take a break. But let's see if we can find where it ducks back in the woods first. Okay. So maybe 100 yards, 200 yards up from the road, off to the right, I see G that way. I see a white blaze. And this is not trailhead G. Well, maybe it is. I don't think it is. I think this is mislabeled. I think this is right there. And G is not that way, but this trail ducks back into the woods this way. So that's the way I'm going. If I get lost, I don't know. We'll see. Just a very confusing sign. Alright, peace. Okay. Turn you back on a little bit. Still haven't got over my lostness yet. I know I'm on the right track, but that's a trailhead G, which is right there. Right there. Maybe it goes through this and hits the point that I'm accustomed to, which is right there, which I think is trailhead G, even though that sign said trailhead G. So anyway, let's go. I'm going that way. I see a sign that says that way, which is really odd. Huh. I guess once you get into the field, it's that way. And maybe the part that I'm familiar with from my other Long Cane day hike, Long Creek, whatever it is, day hike will be on the other side of this cut, because there is a clear cut directly across from it. I'll turn you back on when you hit a road. Turn you back on 30 seconds later. This is a natural gas pipeline going down through here. There's the railroad tracks on the far end. So the trail goes right up through the gas pipeline. It keeps going through that clear cut. Come upon a Forest Service road. Looks like we just go straight. We'll see. See where it takes us. White blaze. G that way to Big Rock. F that way to Railroad Crossing. Yeah, that's what I thought. G was this way. I didn't think we were at G. It's kind of odd. I think that last road sign, not that one, the one before it, was wrong. Where it said G, and then it pointed to the, I guess it would have been the left if you're going the other way. That didn't look right. It's okay, back on trail. So a few minutes past that, the trail comes down pretty steep into this bottomland. Got a cool little creek down here. Cool rock. Maybe that's Big Rock. I don't know. Biggest rock I've seen on this trail so far. Could be. This seep right here, it's got some standing water up there. It don't like it's flowing too good, but in an emergency it would be a nice nice source. I imagine we'll go up and through that gap over there. We'll see though. This is the guy whose footprints I've been following the whole way. There and there and there. He came through after we had the thunderstorms, which would have been like yesterday, maybe Saturday. But he is he's either hiking the same way I am, or he's running it. Probably a trail runner. That's my guess. But yeah, if you happen to see this video, been following your footprints. This is what I recognize as G. This is where I started the hike down there. So they had some trees come down, probably during, I don't know, that inclement weather we had. So on that hike, I actually parked right there. They're probably gonna have somebody come in and pull out all that white oak. But yeah, surprised nobody's out today. Sunday, beautiful day. Got a little bit of questionable water. There's some water on further up. So H, let's take a look at the map. We'll talk our ways through it. So H is 4.1 from here. We're at G, right there. I'm going to be going down camping right there. So I think that's 3 in. So that'll mean tomorrow, that'll be another mile right there. And then H to I is another one, so that's 2 miles. And then I to J is 2.2. That's 4 miles. And then J to A, or J to B, is 2 miles. So that's what, 2, 4, 6. So probably 6 to 7 miles, something like that tomorrow. From here, it's about 3 miles. You've seen most of this hike. Like I said, if you haven't, go back and check out my Long Cane Creek, Long Cane Horse Trail day hike. And I'll turn you back on when I get down to the creek. Like I said, that's about 3 miles, which is probably about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if I stop and take a break, but probably about an hour and a half. So we'll turn you back on when I see Long Cane Creek. Good deal. Wow, been good. Hey guys, 1 o'clock. And just like that, I think we might be home for the night. Oh yeah. Look at this. Probably set the tent up somewhere back in here. It's high, it's dry. Not far at all from the water. Probably should have dropped my pack back there so I don't have to haul it back up that. Got some deer tracks. One single bike track. Y'all I don't blame them. This would be a tough place to bike. And I've been over on the other side. I'm not going to set my tent up on the other side. That's decidedly swamp over there. This has got some marsh right there, which is probably going to make for good skeeters tonight. But this is what we were looking for. H&G. Yeah, that crossing's not that bad. It'll definitely be sandaled in the morning. The beach was a little, well, there's the beach over there. That's it. There's a nice sandy beach over there. Maybe cook dinner out there. And I'll wear my sandals in the morning to cross that. Could probably go out on it to scoop water from the middle. I have to try it. If not, I can get it from down here near the beach. So, made it. Tired. Whew. Been a long day. Well, yeah. When I started about 8:30, something like that. So, 8, 12 is 4, 5 hours of hiking, something like that. So that's not bad. Plus I stopped for breaks. But I'm going to go back over here. See if I can find, not here, but over where I showed you earlier. See if I can find a place to set up the tent. I really don't want to set it up in this stuff. This is just marsh. It's floodplain. It's a lot like I set up in last night. I don't want to be in that. So we'll set up over there. Probably not going to show you setting up the tent tonight. You saw that last night. Setup was pretty easy. I like that. I'm going to pump some water first because I'm out of water. And ran out maybe 5 minutes ago. So not too bad. But we'll turn you back on a little bit later on when I have a chance to kick back. It's a beautiful place down here. Golly, just beautiful. Yep, we'll turn you back on shortly. Okay guys, about 20 till 3. Made it to camp. Which you saw that. You saw when I made it. Got camp set up here. Got the tent. Got the hammock set up. And set up a little clothesline over there. Got my food there. Won't leave that there tonight. But got some water purified. Got a lot of water purified. Just trying to chunk down as much water as I can, and I'm getting ready to do something that is bad for water ingestion. I'm gonna make me a cup of coffee. So it's a good hike today. I've been through most of it. You guys, well, not most of it. I've been through probably a little under half of it before. I guess that's probably a better way to put it. The first half was long from camp to, I guess, the railroad tracks. That was a long hike. And then from there down to here, that's a pretty good hike in itself. That's probably the second half of it. So the railroad track was probably halfway through. Just kind of kicking back, like I said, going to try to make me up a pot of coffee, or a cup of coffee, sit down and relax a little bit, and just kind of take it easy before dinner. I tell you, the hammock is it's the way to go for a camp chair. It really is. Get you up off the ground, and kind of shelters you from the sun a little bit. That sun's tough, but letting the tent dry out. It should be dry by now. It had a lot of condensation on it inside this morning, and I'll take and put my sleeping pad in there and put my sleeping bags in there and get that ready for evening, so I don't have to worry about that. But the only folks, did I see anybody today other than folks going down the roads? I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't see anybody today on the trail. Sure didn't. which doesn't surprise me. This isn't a very heavily used, like I said, for campers. You never see anybody out here. There's no signs of fire rings or anything. So I'm going to try to cook dinner down on the beach, just for a change of scenery and just because it's a beautiful place. So I'll lug all my stove and pot and all that good stuff down there, and we'll probably turn you back on once it's time for dinner. Okay, guys, dinner time. And for dinner, I have decided to come down to the sandy beach on the river and cook. Now there we go. That intrinsically is a blessing and a curse. Inherently, intrinsically, whatever. It's a blessing because it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's a curse because it's a sandy beach. And no matter how much you try to keep stuff out of the sand, you're going to get sand. So I don't expect the little burner to have enough fuel to complete this meal. But what we're doing is we're going with Knorr pasta sides Alfredo, which says this pasta is almost ready, which means it's practically done. So you have to bring 2 cups of water to a boil, and then you have to add the pasta, stir in the contents of the package, 7 minutes, and let stand for 2 minutes. I also have a pack of chicken. Sweet Sue chunk chicken. The chicken breast was I don't know, $4. And I'm just not going to pay that for chicken in a can. So I went with maybe that's like the bits and pieces of the cashews. You can get the bits and pieces a lot cheaper. Or maybe the bacon. You used to get bacon like that. Like the bits and pieces of bacon. I don't know if they sell that or not. So I'm going to measure this time. That right there is 8 ounces, which is a cup. 1 cup. And I never do this. Never measure, that is. Stay hydrated. Now, assuming or anticipating that the isobutane canister that I've got won't suffice, I also brought my alcohol stove down here with me and the alcohol to burn it with. So hopefully that's it. Not going to make you guys watch the water boil, so I'm going to turn it off. Actually, I'm going to let you watch the river for a little bit while the water goes to boil. Then we'll turn you back on when the party starts. Okay guys, so we have a wheat boil going on there. I'll take wheat. In goes the Alfredo. Now it says it's sides, but this isn't going to be a side for me. It's going to be the whole meal. And that's okay. I know they have Mountain House meals and that sort of thing, but I don't know, just something about making your own. We'll turn you back on a little bit. Okay guys, I don't know if you've ever used one of these or not. It's a P38, little military can opener. Just work your way around the edge. I'm not going to win a speed cutting contest, but it's a heck of a lot lighter than the twisty kind. It works well. Just kind of work your way around the edge. Almost there. Big bird. I think he was floating down the river. Doing a little bit of Proud Mary cruising there. And I might have surprised him. All that goodness. I don't know if you're never supposed to drain it or not, but and there you have it. We're going to dump that in. We're not too far off of 7 minutes, but it's not thickening up too good. They used to make foil packets of chicken, but I don't know if that didn't turn out too good or what. But you can't find them anymore. Let's let you guys see some of the action here. I don't know if that sun will... There we go. I'm gonna let it go a little over 7. I actually followed the directions too. Huh. Okay. Dink. All right. I'll turn you back on when it thickens up a little bit. Then we'll have dinner together. How's that sound? Okay, guys. 2 minutes gone. I dumped out some of the fluid because it looked too watery for my liking. But it looks good. And there's nothing wrong with Mountain House meals. Nothing at all. But it's just something nice about, I don't know, making your own. Been a fantastic trip so far. Got about, I rechecked the miles, got about 6 miles tomorrow. I'll get up same time, probably around 7, break camp around 8. And turn you guys back on when, probably breaking down camp. I'll let you see some of that tomorrow. And we'll go forward from there. I'm going to enjoy dinner. Thanks for joining me on this. I do appreciate it. And like I said, one of the biggest things I want to do is show other people the trail. You know, if you don't have any idea what the trail's about. The trail today was nowhere near as mucky as it was yesterday. So it wasn't at all like walking through, like I said, beach sand, only it's mud. On the trail yesterday, a lot of mud, a lot of hoof, you know, where horses had been and rain and stuff like that. But today, you could see a couple horses, but not as many as yesterday. And it was a really good trail for like if I was going to be mountain biking or something like that. It'd be a really good trail for that. So just keep that in mind if you're thinking about hiking this trail. But overall, great trail. I'm sure I'll hear some hoot owls or whatever they are, horned owls tonight. And I heard some coyotes last night. I'm sure I'll hear those tonight too. And who knows what else. So enjoyed it. I'm going to enjoy dinner. Then I'm just going to kick back for the evening. So I'll probably turn you on in the morning. Peace, guys. Thanks for joining me.